Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Kenya Kwanza leaders, led by Rigathi Gachagua, were today in Uasin Gishu County for a Thanksgiving ceremony. And Mike Sonko made some remarks that have been generating a lot of heated political debate. I want us to listen to Sonko, for his remarks are going to form the basis of our analysis right now. Listen to this.
Uchungu lazima ututoke. Sisi tumemsamea rais aliondoka, Mwenyezi Mungu ampatie maisha marefu. Lakini wale waizi wa ukweli, wale waliiba pesa ya KEMSA, wale waliiba pesa ya COVID, mnawajua kina nani? Wale walikuwa wanaita mheshimiwa wetu rais mwizi. Hao ndio waizi wa kwanza, na wakati wao wa kuregesha pesa wananchi umefika, lazima waregeshe pesa ya Wakenya. Tumekubaliana hiyo? Aya, Faruku amesema niimbe nyimbo moja, wacha sasa niimbe chorus moja. Hakuna wewe ni Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki nyote. Tuendelee kuombea rais wetu, tuendelee kuombea deputy president wetu. Huu ni ushindi wa Mwenyezi Mungu. Dynasty imezikwa kwa kaburi ya sahau. Serikali ya asla itaendelea kwa miaka ingine 100 ijayo. Na mimi kwa sasa, mimi ndio nimechukua ile kiti na Faruku ya deep state sasa ya ukweli. Mtu yote akigusa President William Samoei Ruto, tuko na yeye. Yule atagushwa Deputy President Gachagua, tuko na yeye. Mungu awabariki.
Yes. Sonko is talking about the COVID millionaires, after which he leads Rigathi Gachagua and that team in singing a gospel song. And then ironically, he uses the occasion again to threaten William Ruto's political opponents and rivals, and is making it very clear, anybody who touches Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, he will deal with them. What does that mean politically? Before we answer that question, if you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. The first meaning. Sonko is a leader whose close proximity, assumed close proximity to power, gets into his head and excites him. And I'm saying that because if you look at Sonko, even during the reign of Uhuru Kenyatta, there was a time Mike Sonko was working with some security carrying AK-47, and it forced the government at that time to intervene and bring Sonko to order. And there was also a time Sonko told Uhuru Kenyatta that Uhuru Kenyatta should not be worried, because him, Sonko, he will make sure Uhuru Kenyatta is safe. I remember those remarks some times back. After which Uhuru actually answered him back and told him he didn't need Sonko's protection. And now in William Ruto's government, that's the exact stint Sonko is just trying to pull here. Sonko wants to create a perception that is very much close to William Ruto. Yes. He wants to create that perception, and to use that is assumed close proximity to Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua to intimidate his rivals. That's one thing I'm seeing here. Sonko is just excited, and his excitement is because of his assumed closeness to power. And then secondly, I'm seeing a Mike movie Sonko who is actually trying to catch the attention of William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. He is trying to please these two leaders, most likely for his own selfish and personal gains. Sonko is ready to dance to the tune of these two leaders, and that's exactly what he's doing here. And I won't be wrong maybe to insinuate Sonko is looking for some deals in government. All Sonko is just trying to look for security, for his own security in a William Ruto's government. A security that will enable him to undertake his businesses very safely and very peacefully. That's also something coming out clearly. And then the third thing I'm seeing here, Sonko is clearly messing up William Ruto's government. And William Ruto should not keep people like Sonko close to him. Because besides Sonko being a loose talker, he is also known to be recording people. And those remarks and utterances are actually creating a perception that William Ruto's government is turning into a dictatorial regime. William Ruto should not keep people like Sonko close to him. Sonko is just going to mess William Ruto's government. The things he has actually been accusing the other regime of Uhuru Kenyatta, with this kind of a mentality of Sonko, if William Ruto brings him closer to him, the same things they were accusing Uhuru Kenyatta's regime are most likely the same things this regime is going to do. Ruto should not keep people like Sonko close to him. These are people who can easily mess up his government. And then another thing I'm seeing here, there is hypocrisy of the highest order. Singing a gospel song and then abusing or threatening some people in the same line is actually hypocrisy. Singing the gospel song, Sonko is just trying to create a perception that their team is more godly. They are holier than the other team of Azimio. And in my honest opinion, that's hypocrisy. In that he's singing that gospel song, and then after the gospel song, he threatens some imaginary political rivals and opponents of Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. That's hypocrisy of the highest order. And then also something that is coming out clearly, maybe honeymoon in William Ruto's government is over. If those remarks by Sonko are anything to go by. William Ruto has been trying to save face to create a perception that his government is very democratic and not dictatorial. But if those remarks of Mike Buvi Sonko are anything to go by, then I'm assuming that Sonko might be speaking on behalf of some powerful people in William Ruto's government. And they are sending a very clear message to Kenyans or to any other person who will have a divergent opinion to William Ruto's government that their days are numbered. So I'm also taking those remarks by Sonko as coded messages, as a warning to Kenyans who most likely have got a divergent opinion to William Ruto's government. The honeymoon is over. Most likely the government will start coming for such kind of people. That's what I'm also making of those remarks by Mike Buvi Sonko. But above all, as I conclude, or before I conclude, Mike Buvi Sonko should actually style up. He should actually style up. he is not in government, at least from the appointments that have been made. We have not seen his name in the cabinet appointments. We have also not heard of his name in the principal secretaries and even in the departments. And there are no indications that Sonko might be appointed any official in William Ruto's government. So Mike Mbuvi Sonko should not be crying more than the bereaved. Let William Ruto and his government officials or even officers defend William Ruto, not Mike Mbuvi Sonko. For him to say that now should somebody touch Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, then he's going to deal with them, that just shows that Sonko is actually not a very serious man. Why is he fighting some people's battle? Let the government fight its own battle. Sonko should learn to mind his business for him to be taken seriously. Let me stop there. In case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who wants to have a chat discussion with me, or even to support this channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number, or feel free to channel any support or contribution to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.